Hey, what's going on, guys? What's up, everybody? It's your boy coming back at you with another one. I hope everyone's having a great day so far, or a great night, just depending on whenever you're watching this video. Hope everything in your life is good to go, and hope there's no worries. Anyway, we're gonna get right into the video, man. The title of the video is called "My Dream About the Coming of Christ and the Rapture." I know different people have different beliefs. I'm not here to argue about nobody's belief. Hey, you believe in what you believe in. I just know what I saw in my dreams. Now, I had this dream as a teenager. I was either late teens or early to mid 20s. I forgot what age I was, but I remember the dream vividly or whatever. But this is how it happened. I was hanging out. I was with a kid. It was a little boy. Now, I don't know if this was my son or was it somebody's son who I was dating or whatever. But anyway, I was out hanging out with this kid, and we were just out enjoying our day. It was like at a park, just hanging out, chilling. It was a nice sunny day. Couldn't tell you what state I was living in, but just out hanging out with this kid, right? We was having a good time. And nice day, it's sunny. Then all of a sudden it got like super dark. I mean, like it just happened like crazy. It was like 1 minute it was sunny, next second it was just like super dark. And anyone from the South or the Midwest can tell you, like when it's sunny like that, and all of a sudden it gets super dark, that means there's a tornado on its way, and it's gonna come there and wreak havoc. Or there's like a supercell in the vicinity, and it's gonna bring a severe thunderstorm. Oh, just whatever. It was kind of like that. So we out hanging out. It got super dark all of a sudden, but then people like start screaming. It was like a lot of screaming going on, and like terror and like agony and like pain. There was just so much stuff going on, but I couldn't see what was causing these people so much pain and panic. I just knew they was in pain. They were panicking, and everybody was screaming or whatever. Like I said, wasn't no tornado on the ground or nothing like that. Wasn't no hurricane. They was just with the dark. When the darkness came, they just started screaming. Man, it was crazy. So I'm sitting there with the kid, sitting there trying to console the kid. So we was all right. We just listening to all the turmoil that's going on. Then throughout all that darkness, there was like this big white cloud, man. It came out of nowhere. It kind of like materialized out of nowhere. This cloud was huge, and it was like bright white cloud, and the cloud just popped up. There was like this huge roar of thunder, like the loudest thunder I ever heard ever. Anyone from the South, like I said, or the Midwest, who are accustomed to hearing thunder, like the loudest thunderclap can scare you. Do that times 100. That's what this thunderclap was. And when that thunderclap happened, the big white cloud that showed up opened up. And when the cloud opened up, there was like these huge angels on each side. I think it was like maybe 8 or 9 of them, maybe 5 on one side, 4 on the other. And they started blowing these trumpets or whatever. And in the middle, Christ was sitting in the middle on a throne inside the big white cloud. And behind him was like millions of angels, man. It was like a gang of angels behind him. I mean, like millions. And it was crazy, man. Everybody, like I say, everybody was still screaming and panicking. Then when they saw that, they kind of got like stuck. But they still was scared, because most people never, saw that before. I'm sitting there looking, and me personally, I'm looking at it. I said, "Oh man, it's Christ." I said, "That's what's up." And the little kid I was with, he stopped, because he was crying at first, but then when he saw that, he stopped crying. And I picked him up, I was holding him. And then Christ like pointed down. Then all the angels in the back of him just like flew past him and just started picking people up. Now they didn't pick everybody up. They only picked up certain people. And they was picking up people and they took them right back up to the clouds. But like I say, everybody didn't get picked up. Then the little kid asked me, "You think we're gonna get picked up?" I said, "Yep, I think we're gonna get picked up." Then I turned and I looked, and there was this angel flying by, and he kind of looked down at us. Then he made a circle, and he came back, and he was headed for us to pick us up. And I woke up. You know, I couldn't see the angel's face. Like previous dreams I had before, the angel's face is always covered by light. So you can't see the face, but you can see the body, the wings, all that. I could never see the face. And that was the dream I had, man, about, my dream of the coming of Christ and the quote unquote rapture, if you want to call it that, because I call it the rapture because certain people was getting picked up and certain people weren't. And the people who weren't getting picked up, they were like screaming out in even more agony because they weren't chosen. They weren't chosen to get picked up. They had to stay here with all the turmoil and stuff that was going on here, which I'm going to assume was some type of tribulation, the 7-year tribulation that we hear about in Revelations. So they had to stay, but the people who the angels were swooping out to pick up, they got to go like right now. Like I say, everybody didn't get picked up. And the ones who didn't get picked up, they were on their knees trying to pray or whatever, but it was too late. The prayers weren't being heard because whatever they already done in their past was being accounted for. So they didn't get picked up. Like I said, the angel was headed toward us, and I'm gonna assume we got picked up because it was headed right for us. I mean, like right near me. I could see the whole silhouette of the angel. I just couldn't see the face because of the light or whatever. And that's how it happened, man. That's my dream about the coming of Christ and the rapture. And most people say, well, it was just a dream, but it seemed pretty real when I was there, because it was man, that whole darkness thing before the big cloud showed up, it was terrible, dude. It was probably like hell on earth or something. It was horrible. I don't know what all was going on. Like I said, I couldn't see that part of the dream as far as what was causing people agony. But I just know me and that kid weren't in agony. We was good to go. But yeah, that's my dream about that, man. For all my biblical scholars or whatever, you can kind of chime in on it and give me your take on it or what you think, what that dream may interpret or whatever. But to tell you the truth, man, I have dreams like this all the time. I mean, all the time, man. All the time I have these dreams about Christ. I have these dreams about angels. I even have dreams about demons. They be trying to get me to do stuff, but I don't be listening to them because I already know whatever they trying to offer me is just some bullshit because there's a price to be paid behind it. So I understand that if I get involved with that, then it's going to cost me something because nothing they offer is going to be for free. So I get that. So whenever time they show up, I'll be like, nah, I'm good. No, I don't need that. I'm good. I don't need those women. I'm good. I don't need that money. I'm good. That's how I be. Because they're going to offer you all the stuff. Just like when Satan took Christ up on the mountain. It's like, hey, all this stuff could be yours if you bow down to me. That's basically Christ told him, like, how you going to give me something that belongs to somebody else? This ain't your stuff. So that's how it is, man. But anyway, man, that's my video about my dream about the coming of Christ and the rapture. And just with Christ, the same thing. When I always see him, I can see his body. I can never see his face because it's covered by light. It's always covered by a bright light. Sometimes I commune with him. I can talk to him. Sometimes he speaks English, but sometimes he's speaking a language I never heard of. Most people might say maybe some kind of Aramaic language or whatever. But sometimes I can understand him. Sometimes I can't. Anyway. That's my video for today, man. I hope everybody is good. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. And if you feel the need, drop your boy a Cash App, man. At $ MrMelvinn. That's capital M-R, capital M-E-L-V-I-N-N. Till later, man. I'll holler back. Deuces.